Hello there, my name is Lovespuds and welcome to Catalonia in Spain for round 5 of the F1 2011 season. Now, I've started it already, I'm already in practice because I've got to either record or I've lost the file, and main reason is I've got to record my voice. So here we are in practice. Just about to go through my setup. Like here we go, quick car setup. I'm going to change it so we got a bit more downforce. So downforce is high and top speed is low. It seems to work a bit better for us. We seem to get slightly faster times because we can go around corners faster. Yeah, here I'm just setting the gear 7 to a bit higher, so I hit the rev limiter a bit later on the long straight down the back here. Yeah, that's all done. And I'm going to drive out. I'm going to show you my outlap, and then my best practice lap, and then we'll move on to qualifying of my best lap of that session as usual, and then we'll move on to the race in the next part. Right, obviously this isn't going to be the best lap you've ever seen. I basically show you these because this is what happens to me when I first come out onto the track. And then as you see my better laps, you can see how I progress to get slightly better. I always have a slight problem with Spain. I mean, well, probably not so much in 2011, but in 2010 they were always faster than me in certain corners that I could never be fast enough in. I know you've seen that in most of my videos, that I've been the slowest around most corners and they've been right up my backside. I haven't been able to catch up, but in this one, even when it was on an easier difficulty level, I was always struggling on a couple of these corners, even though I was taking them as best as I could. But I think they seem to have balanced it out a bit more in 2011. But yeah. Anyway, now I've got some waffling out of the way, I'll get onto my best lap. Okay, so 121.381, good enough for 14th, slightly better than we have been doing, but that's because I've changed my setup to have more downforce. And so here we are for qualifying at the Circuit de Catalunya. Here we are, we have some corners and a pit straight, and I'm getting into the car to finish 12th or above, hopefully. And the obligatory bald man is in the way. let's go and do this. I'll show you my best lap of this, and then we'll move on to the race. As we go across the start-finish line, we are going to put our first lap on the board because we keep corner cutting. But this also happens to be my best lap of the session. As we go around these little right and left-handers and this long sweeping right-hander, we are at 20 seconds. We qualified 12th. How far are we behind? We're actually 2/10 up on the session best time. It's nothing special early on in the session. We go around this corner down to this bent sort of Pirelli straight bit so you can open DRS, slam on the brakes a little bit up to this little hill here and the crest and a little sweeping right-hander under the DHL sign. If you're not careful you will go off on the gravel on your left there. I have to brake for that. Slam on the brakes with this tight left-hander. Into this another left-hander and a right-hander that's a bit more sweeping. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time, so don't pay that much attention to me. There's these little tiny left and right corners here. I remember when this wasn't here. It shows how old I was, how old I am. We then down to the final straight. We are in third for now. 4/10 of a second off the best time. 1:20.107. We are 9th for tomorrow's race. That's not a bad result at all. But setting the downforce like it is seems to help me. As I scroll through the rest of the people. Oh yes, can't forget the little celebration.